Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to RFF Picks. I have an NHL play for y'all later. Let's go over a recap of the CS2 play that I posted 12 hours ago. So this was a correlated play. If you can see, Eklot and Big Academy played each other the first two picks. That hit together as one. And then we had the Kragan and Center. That one missed, but it was definitely very close. And then Brace, I want to talk about Brace a little bit because I gave that play away. I saw his line at 12.5 on, I think, Underdog. And if you're getting it at 10, this is a prime example of why picking certain books and comparing lines at sports books is super important. So we got to push at 10 headshots, right? If you were to bet that on Underdog, that would actually be an L. You would lose that because if you bet it at 12.5 on the more, you're losing. So the key example of this is being able to get the push and having a difference between 2.5 kills total. So I just wanted to use that as an example for y'all. When you're making bets across FanDuel, DraftKings, always compare lines because it means a lot in the long term. So once again, we hit the Jokic play. This is your last opportunity. It's going to be the last video that you can hit this. Go to the 2H for NBA, and that is going to be one of the bingo cards. It's going to be right in the middle, easy peasy. Hit that line, that's automatic. So I actually hit this on one of my slips. That's the last one waiting, and I basically have a 5 out of 5 there. So here's our RFF community. We started a YouTube channel 2 years ago, Real Friends in Football. We initially wanted that to be a gambling channel talking about football. But we ended up going a different route, and it worked out for us in the long term. So now we create a subset channel to do one of the other things that we love is talking about gambling. So hit us up on those channels. We really appreciate it. And if you can see below, that is my gambling history on Action Network. I'm up 500 units in the past 3 years. If you can see, I started here in 2021. It's when I started taking gambling a lot more seriously, not just those parlays and not really betting with my heart anymore. It's really betting with your head, betting on math, betting on history, and using correlated and EV positive plays. So here's our Winnable. It's a company that we have paired up with. They're pretty brand new. I mean, they started their website, I think, launched like November, and I really like what they have to offer. It is a platform, social media, basically for gamblers, to where you can follow your favorite creators. They can post their plays. You can tail them. And it's something that I just haven't seen. I mean, I've been gambling for 15 years. I haven't seen anything like this before. And I really like the direction. So we paired up with them. And it feels cool because I feel like we're starting afresh with somebody. And I think that they are just going to kill it. Talked with one of their guys about a couple days ago, and they have a lot of good news coming for y'all. So free plan is going to be $0. Sign up for that. It's easy peasy. Get a free text, free email of our plays. I already posted one today on Counter-Strike. I know y'all love Counter-Strike. Didn't feel comfortable giving that play on YouTube because it's starting in like an hour, and so I didn't want y'all to see it, and the play had already happened. I actually did that kind of yesterday. The MVP plan is going to be $50 a week or $150 a month, and we're going to be giving out multiple plays. I'm very dedicated to this channel, dedicated to Winnable, and so you're going to get a lot of free play or a lot of plays from me on that. And basing off of the free, you can sign up for a free month. And you see the bottom right there, that is a snippet of what it looks like if you type in RFF, discounted for $150, and it's going to be completely free for a month. So try out that. If you hate it, get out of it. It's up to you. I'm offering it for you if you want to have access to all of our plays. So here is going to be the NHL play of the day. I actually forgot to put another snippet of this now that I'm thinking about it. But what I was going to say is the Tampa Bay Lightning are at home. They are favored in the matchup, and that is kind of important because this is an EV positive play. It's correlated, and what we want to do is project what the game outcome is. So I always relate back to football because that's my comfort zone. If you can see, I have jerseys in the back. Like I've been played football, fan of football my entire life, and football's easy. Like they can be correlations in completely different ways. There's always going to be a certain outcome, right? Football's either going to be one team beats up on the other team beats up on that team. It's a complete shootout and it's very close, or there's going to be a low scoring game and one team barely wins, right? That's pretty much the main outcomes of a lot of games. So what we're trying to do here is we are projecting that the Lightning, who are favored in the game, are going to have the puck on the offensive side of the ice throughout the entire game, right? And they're going to be winning and shooting, and we're projecting a just stomp, flat out stomp by the Lightning. And with all of that, we're telling a story, right? So Tom Wilson, he is going to be a forward on the Capitals. He's going to be hitting the guys a lot because instead of being on the offense, he's actually going to be more on the defensive side of the puck. And then all these names, I'm not even going to try to say names anymore. But basically, we have 4 guys that are going to be shooting the puck a lot on the offensive side. And then we have, or sorry, 3 guys. 1 guy getting points. So 1.5 points is pretty crazy. But I guess this guy's like a god on the Lightning, and it makes sense. So if they're going to be scoring a lot, then he's probably going to be, dishing out the puck or scoring a lot on the ice a lot of the game. And so, basically, once again, we are projecting a like 7-0 Lightning just complete throttle. And with that all being said, that means that the Lightning goalie is not going to see a lot of action, right? Because we're correlating the puck with the Lightning and being on the offensive side. So I've said this in a lot of videos, so hopefully y'all are kind of getting a gist of what correlation is. A lot of times when people post prize pick plays, everything is just random. It doesn't tell a story. It's a lot of other random sports. You know, they have NHL, they got basketball, they got football. It's all in one pick. It's not telling anything. There's no correlation. There's no story to it. And so, like I said, in football, think about Caleb Williams going against Michael Penix, and they are dueling it out, and it's a shootout, and both their defenses suck. And so they're passing the ball a lot. All the receivers are eating, right? That's kind of the thought process. That is a correlated play. So that's going to be the free YouTube play today. Should be good to go on posting a lot of plays on our Winnable. So hit us up there, and feel free to make some comments on the YouTube. And thanks for tuning in, guys.